Greetings, everyone. This is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with the spatial report. Lucky number 777. We're hitting the Trinity there. Mercury, Saturn, Mars. Right at 7 degrees of Aries. So this is big conjunctions. About those who have chosen to separate themselves from the Union. So in a historical vote, the Virgin State has now declared itself separate from the Union, sending all its votes to the popular election candidate. Those who receive the most votes in the country will get all, which means it eliminates the electoral college. So we're seeing a shadow civil war taking place right now. So Uranus, the moon coming over Uranus at the end of Taurus, is showing the division of the union, brotherhoods, sisterhoods. But we're going to show you this gorgeous moon up there crowning Venus in Taurus. So she's going to go over Uranus, and then this energy moves into Gemini. So every time Uranus comes into Gemini, this is some form of warfare for the United States. So big shifts and changes of the socio-economic conditions, the political landscape. So right now there's a concerted effort to dissolve the Union under a constitutional republic. So those who are screaming for a democracy, they're looking towards Pluto. Plutocracy. Look that one up. So the rule of the many by the wealthy few. So this is where everyone has to make a choice. Preserve the one or divide into many. So there is many nefarious, deep, dark secrets coming out. Those who wish to dissolve your freedom and your right to defend yourself is taking place and right out in the open. So, interestingly enough, 3D reality is facing the old karmic memories of the past, the dissolution of the Union before. So last time the North held the Union together, and this time it might be the South. So those who are emotionally secure versus those who want to be in charge but don't have the foresight to understand economics in the new age, new time. So there is a major dissolution occurring right as we speak. So anyway, that's 3D. So if you're becoming polarized, which is that moon in Gemini, then this makes you angry or anxious. This is where you become weak and they dissolve your own union and bond to the eternal energy. So the sun is right at the last minutes of Aries, getting ready to come into Taurus. So we're going to see this grounded energy back into the earth, so we can all learn to, grow again and harmonize back to a union instead of separation and division. Division means diverse. So what does that mean for the collective? So if we all separate into equal or unequal parts, then that is divided from the whole, the union. So this is one circle with polarity. So right now, the top of this chart is Leo, right at 15 degrees. That's the heart of the lion. So down below, that's Aquarius. So this is pregnant mothers and then infertility. So the socioeconomic conditioning here is coming into the community, Aquarius. So that will divide the wealthy from the poor instead of having a middle class, which makes room for those who can rise or those who fall. They can pick themselves back up again and recreate themselves. But if there's a massive, gap, no middle, which is Libra, the scales, right there. So Libra is sublimation of the past, letting go of your wounds of being inferior or superior and the roles being reversed, falling from grace. So, wow, just extraordinary time that this world is fighting over resources, separation, division, blockage, waterways. Jupiter's right there between the brothers. Gemini is the house of brothers. So civil wars. So we have to let that energy go. See all points of view. It's just extraordinary that the takeover was labeled under common sense through opinion, the opinion of division. But look at this, Venus is blending and harmonizing. And that moon is your emotions. So this is a new opportunity for us all to get back on the same page of music and understand this creation instead of separation through war and strife. So we can all work together and harmonize so this world isn't destroyed. Anyway, tough message on a Sunday. So this is a brilliant time to wake up and let go of that division and separation energy that's trying to weaken this world. Any way you go, I hope you're well. Tune in, tune up, and participate. Astro Sherpa out.